Hello to the interwebs. I have come up with a new concept for portal elevators in Minecraft, and I'd like to share it with you. Previous portal elevators have been done before, but they've always been fairly large, and normally there's some sort of crazy selector with tons of redstone that towers up. I built a pretty cool one here that doesn't use that. Instead, it uses items as its way of selecting which floor you want to go to. You can pick any item you want. It can be named items, some sort of keys. It uses this glass elevator, which this one is working in the current 1.9 snapshots. I think the one today is 16W06A. This one's nether brick fences. I'll just take one of those. So, when it is placed in the water stream, and I've actually used water because it does increase the speed of the item when falling, you'll see that opens up. This can be sped up too. I have yet to work on all the timings. It'll go up, get picked up by that hopper, and ignite this portal. Now, you would be doing that from, let's say, the bottom floor. So you toss it in there, it'd go down through the loop, up the elevator, into there, turn on the portal. Alright? Now this one down here, with this little button, will ignite this portal. But after a short amount of time, it will break the portal. So if you're in survival mode, game mode 0, and you stand in here and press this button, it will magically break the portal as soon as you enter the Nether, and then upon your... where are we? Okay, here we are. Upon your entering back into the overworld, you will be teleported to the top portal. So, as you can see, here we are, we made it. Now, you're going to want to extinguish that after you're done, so other people can use the elevator uninterrupted. Then there is that portal down there. Now I have that filter set to glass, so if I just chuck a glass block in there, it'll go down, you can see it, it'll go up the elevator, into there, ignite the portal. You can press the button over here. Put you in. Wait a little bit. Go back through. And poof, you're on the bottom. Now this is a small example right here, but there is really no limits to this design. I mean, you could even make this into something that works horizontally, as long as it's within 128 blocks of each other, and the portal is centered in the Nether. So, let's get to building it. Now the first information you're going to need is the dimensions. It is 4 deep, 9 wide, and 6 tall per portal segment that you want to build, plus the additional bottom segment for the item elevator. First, you're going to want to build your portal, just to orientate yourself, so you don't end up putting this in a place where your portal would be inconvenient to go through. Then you're going to need to build the portal breaker, which is pretty easy. You just have to place a dispenser here, few blocks down, just like so. Piston here, wool block there, wool block there, and wool blocks like that. And that, and that. Perfect. And you're going to need redstone here, repeater here, repeater here, redstone there. And you're going to need to set this repeater on 3 ticks, and this one on 2 ticks. Next, you're going to want to set up the portal igniter. For that, you're going to need another dispenser right here. Then, you're going to need a block here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks along like that. 1 block up, place a torch on there. Then 6 repeaters on 4 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another block up, another torch, and then 3 more repeaters on 4 ticks. Now to give this a quick tester, all we need to do is get a couple buttons. Place one there for the water, there for the fire, and you're going to need flint and steel and water. You can put multiple flint and steels in here so it lasts longer, but let's ignite it. Okay, I forgot to place the redstone there. Yes, that's important. Alright, ignites, it goes around, and then breaks. Alright, let's test and see if it works and the timing's right for survival. Alright, now since I don't have another portal open currently, it's probably going to generate a new one. And it has. Alright, that means it worked. Good. Alright. Now the next step is the item filters. Alright, now to build mine, like I have over there, you're going to need to make the elevator corner right here, aligned with this, straight down, right like that, and then it looks like this. And then you're just going to need to continue this pattern upwards. Alright, now once you have this in place, you're going to need to start building the filter and part that turns the portal on. One of these like this, and then start placing in some of your redstone. You need to have a block here. Then your hoppers, one of them facing into a wall, and then the next one needs to be facing that way. Then you get a dropper or a dispenser and make it face this way. That will be the filtered items exit chute. A block here, piece of redstone there, redstone there, redstone there, and repeater there, redstone there. Alright, that's your filter. All you need to do now is put in some items. Let's say, alright, put one in there. There's always one in there. Don't be concerned about it. It'll cycle it out and put the next one in. There's not normally anything in the dropper though. Alright, so every time a blue wool comes up this chute, it will be sucked up by this hopper. I will demonstrate. Oops, I just threw all of them in there. Give me some of them back. Only some of them. This is disastrous. Alright. It will extend this signal, just like a normal item filter, to this repeater, which will ignite the portal, and also dispense some of the items, as long as you don't chuck 10 of them in there. Then, this portal will stay on until you press this button, because this will be the exit state. Once you go through, then you press this button, and it will extinguish the portal, and the elevator is ready for use again. Then you're going to need to extend this up. Make sure no air spots within this plus sign, because this is where the items magically float out. Then make sure there is air spaces here and air spaces here, because these are your item chutes. You can make a hole in here so you can insert your items to the filter. They will go down, and next we'll build the item elevator. Alright, now to build the base of the item elevator for your item sorters, you're going to probably want to do this underground, but I'm doing it above ground just for convenience of the tutorial. You're going to want to place 2 pistons, one like this, one like this. Magenta, well, you don't have to place magenta wool. Any solid block with resistance, unlike ice. Then 2 ice blocks. This can be normal ice or packed ice. Packed ice just doesn't melt, so it works a little bit better for this case. You're gonna want to make sure this plus is all solid except for this block and this block, because these pistons will extend there. Alright, then you're going to want to place those 2 so no leaks out. Repeater there, and redstone like this. Use any sort of power signal, and that will send your items on their way. So, when items fall in there, through these little chutes, they will end up right there. You can power this, and they will be sent on their way through your item filters. I didn't have a item filter for glass, so it just shot it out. You can hook this up to any sort of clock. Over there I just used a hopper clock. Time it to your needs, time it to your server so you don't cause too much lag. And then to complete this, and of course make it an actual elevator, you're going to need multiple of these. So if you just rewatch, you can build as many of these as you can. They can be in different areas too. You're just going to need to make sure that this item elevator passes through all of the different item filters. And keep in mind that when you place an item in there, it will take time to actually send the request to light the portal. So you can't just throw an item in there and immediately hop in this portal, because it will not yet have lit the requested portal. Just another thing I wanted to mention, I will be spreading this video all throughout Reddit, and I will be tweeting it at redstone or YouTubers like DocM, Mumbo Jumbo, Exuma, and hopefully some people more creative and more redstone oriented will be able to come up with more compact, better designs than mine. If you can make one better, go ahead, YouTube message the video to me. I'll make sure to watch it, and I'll give it a like. Thanks for watching. Okay. I forgot to place the redstone there. One of these like this, and then start placing in some of your redstone. That goes like that. Hold on. Yes. you need to have a block here. Those two, so no water leak out. So no water leaks out. I will demonstrate. Oops, I just threw all of them in there. Give me some of them back. Only some of them. This is disastrous. Alright.